Jason, where are you, buddy?
Happy birthday. Are you stealing my swag right now?
Come on now. I want this up for you, bud.
Is this silk?
You know.
Nice.
What's up, man? Great seeing
Good to see you, brother.
Great seeing you.
Coach, how you doing? Great to see you. Thanks for doing this, guys. Andy was going to be here, if I have that right, Coach, and then Trav, and then Pat. Well, let's start with what everybody wants to know.
Oh, God.
Trav, when's the wedding?
Get this guy. I was wondering what he was going to ask.
I didn't know what was coming next.
Hardest probably start to a season you guys have faced together in terms, 0-2. How have you guys been handling this new form of adversity?
Just going back to like the fundamentals and the work that we put in. I mean, obviously, you have a couple early injuries and you play a couple of really good football teams, and it's kind of one play here or there that changes the entire game. And so for us, it's like, don't make it bigger than what it is. Just go back to work, do what we do, and then the results will kind of come in our favor as the season goes on.
You know how that saying goes, the boys are in the band, they're back. So I think there's a little bit of that takes place. You had Rasheed come back in the building.
Yeah.
And you had Xavier being able to play.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, that room, the wide receiver room's going, man, we're kind of whole.
Yeah.
And there's a certain energy that comes out of there. And then these guys bring it every day, but you got to also have that extra element there.
You've been criticized a little bit for not pushing the ball down the field. I've heard that kind of narrative out there. Mm-hmm. And one of the things I love that you said to me 2 years ago was, you throw a bunch of interceptions, it's a bad thing. Mm-hmm. But not throwing any interceptions can also be a bad thing in terms of like you're not really taking chances. Yeah. How do you navigate that?
It's a hard thing to navigate, honestly, but I think more than anything, you have to navigate the entire team. Like you have to know when to be aggressive, when not to be aggressive, when to give guys chances and when not to, and that comes with reps. That comes with how the season's going. That comes with how the defense is playing. Luckily for me, these last few years, especially Spags and that defense, I know that I can take some of those chances, knowing that they're going to get the ball right back to me. And then if you look at it, just prime examples is Tyquan Thornton this year, and kind of early year I give him a couple chances, he makes some plays happen, so why not even try to give him some more chances?
Now you start feeling that confidence.
You feel confidence in the guy and know that if you throw that ball up, he's going to get it or nobody's going to get it. And that stuff, you have to give guys opportunities to make plays, and they go out there and make them.
Trev, year 13, I don't know how many more you got left. How are you approaching this season?
Man, I'll be fortunate to keep having fun with these guys year in, year out, man. I take it day by day, year by year. I just love coming in to work with these guys right here. Like that culture has become, my way of life. The expectations every single year in, year out is Super Bowl or failure. And the eye in the sky doesn't lie, baby. You see those first two games and we're a few plays here and there away from being an undefeated football team.
Coach, one of the things I've always admired about you is your ability to keep guys accountable, but you also find ways to let guys be themselves. What do you think it is about you that makes you able to connect with players, but also maintain this figure of, I don't like the word authoritative, but the head coach. Spit it out. What do you think it is? Like you find players to love you, but also at the same time have this undenying respect and willing to do anything for you. What do you think it is about you that gets that out of players?
Yeah, listen, we've got good guys, first of all.
Yeah.
You know how it is with the personalities on a team. You want the guys to bring those out. If you got robots out there, you're never going to get the best out of them. You want to get the best out of them, and the way they do that is they shine, man. Each guy shines his own shine, and some of them shine a little bit brighter.
I've been meaning to bring this up. Because our dad, when he would drop us off at school, he would tell the teacher, he would say, hey, you have full authority to hit this kid if he gets out of line. So just want to let you know, from Papa Kelce,
look what I got. Oh my God, the ring. We are joined by someone who made UK chart history this year as the first female artist to achieve 13 #1 albums in the UK. She's won Grammys, Brits, all the awards. She made history with her record-breaking Eras tour. She got her masters back. She's a performer, a businesswoman, an icon. We're, of course, talking about the showgirl herself, Taylor Swift.
That was a great intro. Thank you.
Good.
Yeah.
You really pulled out all the stops there, Flair.
Beautifully done.
You know what? We're just really honoured that you took the time to come and see us and have a tea.
Yeah.
You're very busy.
I mean, this is top priority. I wanted to come see you guys. You've been so supportive and so amazing. And got a new album coming out, which just is it's out.
It's out.
It's out.
Yeah. It's incredible. We love it so much.
We've been listening this
We have
morning.
been listening.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I just need a second because I can't breathe. Can we all just let it?
Can we just pause?
I'm going to really struggle to hold this together. But on behalf of everybody listening, I will try and ask you a question. Well, I think we all have like an album or song of yours that defines an era in our own lives, right?
Aw,
so like
that's
for
so
me,
nice.
Midnights was a very healing era
right.
for me, like got me through some bad times. What would you say this era, this new album is for you?
Well, one thing about this album that I think is really exciting is that oftentimes when I make a record, we then take all this time to plan out how we're going to put it out and make sure that we have vinyl for everybody. So there's like a lag time between when I made it and when it enters the world. Oftentimes your life can change drastically between this point and this other point. And for example, my last album, Tortured Poets Department, by the time that album came out, I was in a completely different point in my life. So it was like, it's an interesting feeling sometimes putting albums out into the world. With this one, the coolest part is that it is absolutely the place that I still am in my life.
That's great.
The music matches the moment that I'm in. So it's so much easier to come in here and like talk about music that completely accurately like reflects what's going on in my life. So that's really fun. I would say that this album is a complete and total snapshot of what my life looks like right now.
Amazing.
Okay.
Because I read that you wrote it kind of about what was happening behind the scenes during the Eras tour.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds like there was a lot happening behind the scenes during the Eras tour, and a lot to be joyous about. But you know, there's light and shade in the songs that we heard for sure. Like that tour being so huge for so many people. Was that one of the most intense experiences of your life?
Definitely.
Yeah. What was it
definitely.
about it? Not just the scale, but that made it so intense? Because, you know, almost summing up your whole body of work in one performance must have been extraordinary.
Oh, it was a blast. It was so fun, but it was also so many other things, you know, like when you're on tour for 2 years and every night is a 3.5-hour show.
Whoa.
The biggest threat, I think one of my favorite things that anyone like a mentor has said to me is Stevie Nicks always said when it came to anything in her personal life, she was like, just don't threaten my show. Don't threaten my show. My main goal for 2 years was get myself to that stage and give everything to that crowd, wherever the crowd is for 3.5 hours every night. So you're combating, you're like, don't get sick.
Yeah.
Don't let any outside noise into your head. Focus on only this one thing. If you do get sick, you're doing the show anyway. If you're sore, you're injured, you're hurt, you're pretending that you're not and doing the show anyway. And so that was a really, really astonishing challenge. And I'm really proud of how we all handled it. Not just me, but also my band and my crew and my amazing fellow performers on the stage. Like every one of those people has to be at the top of their game and operating with that same mentality.
So did you stop yourself from doom scrolling?
Oh, I really am not much of a scroller at all. Like I don't
better than the rest of us.
Yeah, I don't have the apps on my phone or else because it's really effective, right? Like they know what I want to see and they're going to show it to me. So it's like I'd rather just spend like those hours doing something else or like planning something fun for the fans for the way we're going to put out this album or baking or like I have a lot of hobbies and I didn't really have as many hobbies when I spent a lot of time scrolling.
Really? So you replaced scrolling with hobbies?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
It's been so much fun, like kind of mandating a different relationship with social media. Like I can get sent things and like I'll see every once in a while, I'll see like your funny reels. Like you're hilarious. You're great. You're a great follow. But yeah.
Jason Kelce breaks down on live ESPN. His daughter calls out Auntie Taylor. Jason Kelce was on ESPN, chatting about life after football, sharing laughs, and proudly talking about watching his brother Travis shine with the Kansas City Chiefs. Everything was going smoothly, until a surprise changed everything. Dirk asked Finley who was watching TV with her. She looked around with a cheeky smile and shouted, "Auntie Taylor," her nickname for Taylor Swift, the family's godmother. The studio went silent. Jason froze, tears welling in his eyes, overwhelmed by the love surrounding him. Taylor has been part of the Kelce family since 2023, attending birthdays, holidays, and every special moment with love and care. Finley's sweet shout-out was a reminder that some bonds go far beyond football, a moment of pure family magic that left everyone speechless. A moment of love, laughter, and real emotions you don't want to miss. Hashtag Jason Kelce, hashtag Taylor Swift, hashtag Kelce family, hashtag emotional moment, hashtag ESPN, hashtag NFL, hashtag family goals.